Wow, Riss. You're looking like a big old grumpy Gus right over there. Oh man, sorry. It's kind of amazing the transition from the art style here to what he ended up being in Heroes, among other things. He just looks very upset and annoyed right now. Probably because he keeps being like, "Oh God, why do you guys keep hurting yourselves? Stop this." I guess I'll have to heal that. But I'm over here on the Choose Your Legends homepage because we need to talk about a few things, nothing too crazy. But I wanted to just maybe give you something to think about and maybe possibly encourage you to. So yeah, there's risks, and of course, when someone pointed out that this, like, oh man, the Choose Your Legends website for Part Two is now open, they were technically, I mean, right and wrong at the same time because, well, the Choose Your Legends website is in fact still up, but it's the original one, and you can look over everything that happened from the original Choose Your Legends, and it's actually kind of a fun thing to look at. But let's take a look at the results page because a lot of you guys were wondering about how things are going to go. Well, last time, of course, we had 4 units, 2 male, 2 female. And basically, they were picked. That was Ike, Lynn, Roy, and Lucina. They got their brave versions into the game a little bit later, and they were pretty, exciting, pretty strong characters. I'm pretty sure a lot of people still use Brave Lynn to this day, Brave Ike to this day, even Brave Lucina and Roy. So, yeah, that was how it went. This is how it's going to go, and now we're going to be having it happen all over again. So, here is the fun bit, okay? So, right below all of these, those 4 that did win, we had Hector at third. Ah, so close, Hector. Tharja, Camilla, and Crom. And then, of course, we the list goes on from there. Most of them, of course, are Awakening and Fates characters, but that's fine. Erica and Ephraim put in a valiant effort. Martha's even there at 6th, of course. But we're marching into a new, Choose Your Legends. And just to give you an example of how things are probably going to change, I expect Riss to get a ton of votes just because he's meme potential. And a lot of you were wondering where he might be wondering where he scored last time. Well, here you go. He is way down at 417 with 333 votes. Props to those people who, got half of Satan's number and then also, voted for him. All 333 of you, apparently, that remembered him. Weird stuff. Still, that was right next to Clarice, of course, but, oh, man. There are so many things we could talk about, but the one thing I do want to just try and nudge you into the right way, okay? Not to say it's the right way, but when it comes to heroes right now, when it comes to choosing, I want to try and see if we can't maybe get IS to kind of consider things, okay? What I'm trying to say here is we could really use some more obscure heroes to kind of take the cake here. And I'm talking about a lot of other things. One of the things that I'm trying to at least coax you into, okay, guys, is, well, I mean, we could go with all sorts of characters, but, there's all these units from Radiant, the Radiant Saga and things like that. But let's take Rhino for example. He's a beast unit, something we don't have in Heroes right now. I was thinking maybe if we put an effort to get behind a beast unit, it doesn't have to be Ranulf, it doesn't have to be anyone from a Radiance game, could be from Fates or Awakening, things like that, or even further on, whatever. Just basically, I think it would be a good idea to maybe try and see if we can't get a character that, has a weapon that hasn't been seen in the game yet. Try and see if we can't coax IS to at least maybe acknowledge their existence. Granted, chances are, if this does happen, if we do end up getting a character that uses a Beast Stone or something like that, could very well be that they'll be added 3 months from, the regular version of Beast Stone units will be added 3 months from now, things like that. But I still want to see if we can't try and rally behind this kind of idea, because characters like that could really use it. I mean, we need to eventually get these units in the game, so chances are it would be a good idea to try and rally behind those characters. And personally, we also are lacking certain games. They don't have Shadows of Valentia unless you really want to, vote for this Alm and, whatever the hell that Bowie is. Holy crap. All these characters here that I'm sure you remember. And, oh my god. But, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options out there. I really hope people don't just simply go for the memes. I mean, if you want a character that you really love to be Choose Your Legends, do it. But I honestly expect Riss to have a huge uptick in some ways, and maybe even Oliver as well. But I would really like it if we could get behind a unit that has a weapon we haven't seen yet, or a weapon typing we haven't seen yet. Because there are a lot of characters in these games, of course. And I would really like to see, characters like Keaton, who I actually really enjoyed from, Fates. Or characters like Ranulph and things like that, where chances are, if they do come, out in like a year from now. No, it's probably like 6 months from now. They'll probably just be like, it's a different unit. They wield a spear now, or something like that. But fun stuff like that. I would like it if we could try. I don't know if any of you want to rally behind any certain character, but I just hope you don't rally behind Riss. That's all I'm just trying to say here. I don't mean to sound rude, but I wonder. I wonder if we can actually select Oliver from. Should we go with Oliver from Radiant Dawn or? Oh, there he is. He's. God. Ugh. Please don't do this. As much as I love the memes and I've, embraced the meme culture myself, I really think you should probably go with a character you actually enjoy. Just saying. And vote every day, when that happens. I'm pretty sure you can still vote every day. Wasn't that how it worked? Pretty sure. Anyways, yeah, I really want people to try and focus on some other things. Beast units would be cool. And, I'm sure there's other units out there, too, that would be fascinating to see because, obscure characters really do matter, too. I hope. Anyways, that's just me talking about nonsense because why not? So, yeah, that's about it. Sorry if it's rambling mess, but let's click random and see what unit we end up with. Oh, we got Selena from Sacred Stones. I know some of you want Selena as well. Fun stuff. Well, I can't wait to see what happens when the second Choose Your Legends actually shows up. I'm eagerly awaiting to see what will pop up. What do you guys hope? What character are you going for, I should say? I can't talk today. It's really hard. Anyways, catch you nerds later. Bye-bye.